God. What happened? Where am I? Oh my God. Who are you? Where are you taking me? Ugh. You can't do this! Let me out of here!
Calm down, Mario. Your part will be complete soon.
Paul? Is that you? What's happening?
Mario, please help me. We enjoy tormenting you. It can be so much fun to give the illusion of control.
What is this, Paul?
There is no Paul, only us. We are Obscitans Abyssus. We came to your dimension in search of a relic that would have allowed us to rule over all dimensions and bring destruction to all realms. Our plan would have worked too, but we were tricked. A race known as the Elders, who rule over the Master Realm and over all dimensional travel, created a relic, put it here. The relic is a fantasy football league trophy known as the Green Bowl, and if we were to force the prophesized hero to drink cross-dimensional particles from it in an ancient gateway, a place you call the Great Pyramid, we would have been given a power to rival the Elders, to win a long war for control over the Master Realm itself. I know it seems crazy. You see, the ruler of the Master Realm gets to shape all dimensions with a unique vision. The Elders strive for balance. We strive for a beautiful chaos. Unfortunately, a team known as Remember the Titans was gullible enough to be used by the Elders, as were a group of individuals from a distant future that is now in a new dimension created by an aborted timeline. Remember the Titans drank from the cup, but my concoction was changed somehow. The potion worked against us and allowed the Elders to break the seal we created. They then imprisoned us in this dimension with the League members, unbeknownst to them.
Fantasy football? I must be dreaming.
Absurd, we know. But there seems to be a power in this dumb game, and the relic still holds some of this power from the Elders, even if we cannot use it to defeat the Elders anymore. We imprison the League on the moons of Jupiter, and you're next, Mario. We plan to escape this dimension to fight the Elders again, and we plan on destroying this dimension by releasing an ancient evil known as Azath with another relic, one that has plagued your history with evil. The relic, coupled with the energy from this fantasy football league and their precious Green Bowl, will allow us to use the gateway that is locked within a planet you call Jupiter. It will be a beautiful message to the Elders. Chaos is coming.
Okay. Say this is all true, which I still find hard to believe. Just think you're a madman who's drugging government agents and trying to kill me because I broke this case. What do you need from me?
Hidden in your mind is a key to not only unlock the true power of this new relic, but to unleash the power of Azath. And we will get it by using an enemy of the race locked inside your mind.
What race is this?
Enough questions. Time to go to sleep.
There are things in this universe that came to be, and others that existed since the beginning of time. But what is time? Time is a construct of space, the fourth dimension. But it is a way for us to describe the rotation and movement of stars and galaxies and other celestial bodies. We know what time it is on Earth because of our sun, and the day we created corresponds to that. But how vain humanity must be to consider what we experience as the ultimate existence. Technically, many definitions of time exist throughout the universe based on the makeup of stars, solar systems, and rotations. And time is skewed even more within a black hole. And this variation isn't minuscule. It also alters perception. It alters evolution and existence within the various spectrums. As people of Earth, there's a lot we do not know about the vast universe we live in. It makes you wonder, how does everything remain so balanced in this never-ending space of dancing and expansion? What keeps everything from stretching too far? Shouldn't the Big Crunch have already started from what we know of physics? But yet in research, we see the universe is growing ever expansive. Galaxies spin and spin, and even when a star dies, many others are born. Dark matter, of course, is this invisible force that seems to be within everything, filling what is seemingly empty space, even affecting gravitational pull. Who is to say that there isn't another force that we cannot see? One that is impossible to comprehend or perceive. But again, we're people of Earth. It would be the typical big ego of a human to believe what we see is all that is real. But don't be fooled. There are many other alien races as naive, but there is one that has left a mark throughout solar systems, and one that is said to have been visited and given a task to protect this universe, to keep the balance of everything. This race calls itself Obscitans, or the Dream Priests. They say they are but one section of an interdimensional army known as Ut-Ulna Magengift, or the Order of Light. There is no way of knowing how long the Dream Priests have existed, but it is known that the Order of Light is even older. The Dream Priest's task has been to allow life to flourish everywhere, regardless of whether it is good or evil. Destruction and death are okay as long as rebirth and beauty also exist. In fact, one member is rumored to have created the seasons on Earth as a way of showcasing this cycle. But there are forces that want to break this cycle to create chaos. Too much beauty and rebirth means less resources and a lack of urgency of life to progress, inevitably leading to collapse, helping the cycle actually correct itself. Too much death and destruction, and the cycle dies. No rebirth, just silence. The Dream Priests must find these forces and stop them. That's what drew them to Jupiter 4.5 billion years ago. An interdimensional gateway that could bring in anything has to be monitored. They built a temple on one of the newly formed moons. And that's when all hell broke loose.
Has the trap been set? Yes. What should we do when we turn light? We must enact, but it will work against us. Yes, our physical form will inevitably disintegrate. But if we do not use the trap, all will disintegrate. And when we turn light, it's done. You see? We may not have physical form, but we have other ways. Unleash the trap and prepare the dream machine as you wish for the Order of the Light. May balance live on in dreams. The dream priests are present somehow. I felt it for a while. We must unlock the Forbidden Palace. Mario's mind holds the key. It would make sense. Mario was an orphan in the government files. He talked to a doctor about a group of individuals encapsulated in light, speaking to him in dreams. That could mean many things. We must not disregard the possibility of a trap. The files also mention that he had a sleep study where scientists tried to record the data during his REM sleep. Of course, that's how I do my bidding. REM is when humans dream, a deep transient space. It made it really easy for me to break the barrier and create worlds so real. It drove people mad. I was also able to learn not just their history, but all history of their being from well into the past. How long? We must get started. Patience. I must first break Mario's barrier, and his is the strongest I have ever seen. Another sign that the dream priests are using him as a lock. And what about the surrounding power points? All I know is that they represented something that was kept secret from me. Your mind is not strong enough, and your heart is power hungry. The elders have spoken to us. You are to be banished. All I wanted to know was what we were doing. So many secrets. I need to know. No. You will live out the rest of time in solitude, hidden from reality, invisible to others. I went mad at first, alone and empty. Travelers discovering your home, watching them do as they pleased. It made me despise life in the universe, their disregard for who saved them so many times. But then after a while, it happened. I heard this wonderful sound. It gave me relief. A relief that would all end soon. There was a flash. Power coming from many directions. Those spots on the moon seemed to have a purpose. Yes, and we will unlock it and help you earn revenge. That's why we rescued you. I will show them the great mistake they made. They forgot about me, the lone exiled dream priest. It didn't take me long to realize they hadn't vanished. I still felt them, but the power was faint. It grows stronger in my mind now that we have this human. Yes, we shall both have our revenge soon. While Azath will rise, this dimension will be no more, and we shall continue our never-ending quest to kill the Order and destroy the Elders.